been gardening here probably 7, 8 years, maybe a little longer, ever since I retired. I do 90% of this without much help. The guy supposed to come help me run the tiller this morning, but he hasn't showed up yet.
Okay.
And when I get over there, I'll show you some of those plants over there. I get somebody to help me plant.
Okay.
I can't walk as good, but I can crawl. So what they do is spread the plants out. I put them in the ground, they water them, and then I heel them in.
Okay.
And we'll show you what I got here. And then I've got about, I'm going to guess at least 300 more plants that got to go in.
Oh, amazing.
They probably could go in this week, but not 90-degree heat.
Yeah.
No.
So they're saying Monday the weather is supposed to be cooler. It's not supposed to be much hotter than maybe mid-80s.
Okay.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
I can do like I did today. I got out here at 8 o'clock. By noon, I'm done. It's just too hot to do anything else. Well, what we got growing here is, you know what edamame is?
Yeah.
Yep.
The first couple rows there are edamame.
Okay.
And the rest of it's green beans. And then it hasn't come up. I've had not very good luck with red beets this year.
Okay.
I got some over there I'll show you. But anyhow, there's 2 rows of red beets planted. I'm hoping with that last rain they're going to come up. Then what I'm planning on doing, I'm going to plant about 2 or 3 more rows of green beans and a row of peas. You could plant peas over there. My peas are done in June. But you can plant peas the 1st of August in September, October. So I got the seed, so I'm going to try 1 row of peas this fall.
What do you use to keep the weeds down? Or you just hoe them away? I feel you.
The only place I use a chemical to control the weeds is over there in the onions.
Okay.
When we get over there, you'll see there's very few weeds in the onions.
Okay.
Other than that, it's either cultivating or a hoe.
Okay. Come here. This corn?
Everybody else goes for early corn. There's a river back there. If I plant early corn, the coon get it all. I don't get anything. If I wanted to go to all the trouble and put up electric fence and something, yes, then maybe I could control the coon. But you see, the farmer has corn all around here.
Yeah.
So they're going to be eating his corn.
Yeah.
But
When mine's ready.
Yeah.
So they forget about me.
They got their supply.
That's my first setting there. The second setting here, you can see it's just poking through the ground.
Oh, yep, I see
It's
it.
just coming up. So everybody else gets corn by the 1st of July. I'm not going to have corn till the last week in September, 1st week of October.
Okay.
But when I go to the market,
You the only one who got the corn.
Oh, yeah.
huh?
You the only one who probably has corn then. Strategy.
Well, people are anxious in the spring to get that first homegrown corn. Yeah, it's cheap in the store, but they want the homegrown.
So this is sweet corn, right?
Huh?
This
Yeah.
is sweet corn? Okay.
And right now they're paying around $8 a dozen at the market, but you can still buy it in the store for $3 to $4 a dozen. But they come to market, they want fresh local produce, and it does good. So, like I said, to battle the coon, I just plant it late. I cultivated that for the first time today.
Nice.
Somewhere down the road, probably here in the next week, it's gonna need a hole. We'll see what that is. This is all winter squash.
Okay.
The first 2 rows are butternut. These 2 rows are acorn. This row here should be spaghetti, and those big ones down there are white scallop, and I got a few late zucchini coming.
Okay.
So that's going to bite out and cover the ground. I might try and get through a little bit of it with a cultivator yet or a hoe, but they'll vine out over the ground and cover the weeds, and when the weeds don't see the sun, they can't grow. that's not a disease getting into the plant there. As long as I got a hoe, I don't need my cane.
Got some help around here. Oh, what are those? Are those elderberries right there?
No, I'll get there.
Are these cucumbers or melons?
There's a little one. There's some in here bigger than that.
Oh, cucumbers.
Muskmelon.
Muskmelons?
Muskmelon.
Muskmelon. Okay. Oh, there go one.
Here, see?
Oh, nice. Nice. Muskmelon. What color are they? What color are they?
Orange.
Orange. Okay.
I have never had really good luck with them in the past, but a friend of mine had some plants started this year, and he said, well, you want to try some muskmelon this year? I said, well, you got the plants, I might as well try them. Oh, these are going to be fantastic.
Ooh, I'm excited to try some.
I just look at the blossoms on them, and of course over there we have the beehives to pollinate them.
Oh, amazing.
I'm really, really happy with how they're looking.
Yeah, they look good.
You saw there was two pretty good sized melons in there already, so there should be a good crop.
And the bees are doing their job.
Yep, they're doing their job. I told you I had about 300 more plants, cauliflower and broccoli. That will finish this space here. In here, what's planted and growing, I got white, orange, purple, green cauliflower, white cauliflower, and 2 different kinds of broccoli. That's a little bit earlier than I like because it's probably going to be heading up in mid-September. I usually don't like to be able to get anything till the 1st of October, but the reason being those are what they call a cold crop. They do the best in cold weather. If I had some here in the spring, matter of fact, this strip here, that'll get planted too with cauliflower. I put some early in. I got a friend over there, a woodchuck, and he came out and cleaned them out. I didn't get nothing from the early. So here again, I just got to be a little careful. Let's go around that way, because otherwise it's going to be a long walk.
Come on, let's go this way.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers, nice.
The cucumbers I'm harvesting now, I'll show you, they're over there.
Okay.
So I put some late cucumbers in here on this trellis. Actually, those over there are white cucumber, and then I had a few others that didn't come, and I got some more seed and put these late ones in here, and they're coming. So hopefully, late September, I'll have some cucumbers, some nice cucumbers. We'll see what happens. Okay, you asked what these are.
Oh, watch the rope. Watch the rope.
Whoop. It's actually called, garden huckleberry.
Garden huckleberry.
But it's technically a nightshade. The true huckleberry is a bush that grows out in the west. It's a perennial. If you get there before the bears do, you get to pick them. But this one's an annual. I have to plant these plants every year.
Can I eat one?
Now I want to tell you something here. Before you eat it, you're going to spit it out. But go ahead.
Are they bitter?
Was I right?
You were right.
They're not really ready to pick. They won't be ready for another month. They're just forming the berries now. And
Okay.
the nice thing I like about them is I can pick them whenever I want when they get ripe. No, don't give it to her. She'll spit it out too.
Well, she like to find out for herself.
Oh, Eddie, no good. Spit it out.
So
Spit it out.
do they stay this color?
Give it to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want it.
And so when would they be ready?
I'm going to guess first part of September I'll start picking.
Okay.
But they'll produce these big long branches. And to pick them, I just cut one of those branches off and go set on my pickup truck and then pick the berries off.
Okay. Nice.
But you can pick them anytime. You notice when you bit, it's got a really tough skin on.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can pick them anytime you want, whenever they're ready. A strawberry or raspberry, you have to pick every other day, period. I don't care what the weather is. I can pick these whenever I want. And if I pick them, they'll keep for a week, 10 days without doing anything to them. You pick a strawberry or raspberry, like I said, you got to pick it every other day. And you got to do something with it within 2 days. You better really be doing it within 1 day, because otherwise they go bad. But it's the Toledo
Do you
farmers.
make jam with those?
Yes, they make jam and pie.
Okay.
Jam and pie. What are they called again?
You know what bounce is?
No.
You've never heard of cherry bounce?
No.
Cherry bounce.
That's where you put a quart of cherries in a jar and fill it up with alcohol and then let it set for 6 months. I made some of that with these and it came out pretty good.
Okay. Cherry
But
bounce.
basically pies and jams.
Okay.
Pies and
And
jam.
they have to be cooked and they have to be sweetened, because even when they're ripe, they're not going to be sweet.
Yeah.
Ooh, I would love to make some jam with these.
They make excellent jam. Are you familiar with elderberries?
Yes.
If I made a pie out of these, you would not know the difference between this and an elderberry pie.
I haven't had an elderberry pie.
They're very hard to come by.
I bet they are.
But down at the Toledo's market, I'll get $7 or $8 a quart for these berries,
Okay.
Yeah.
which is pretty good.
I'll come help you pick some for a nice little bundle of berries.
Sure, that'll be fine. Won't be a problem.
Melons.
You see what you got coming here? Watermelon.
Nice.
This row here is watermelon. There's a few in there a little bigger than this, but they're just coming on.
Amazing.
Then I got a row of tomatoes. I haven't had the best of luck with my tomatoes, but they're doing okay. You asked about weed control. Last year the weeds took over my tomatoes. So this year I put the same thing down on here that I put on my onions. So you can still see some remnants of it in there because it needs rain to work in.
Yeah, look at this big one right here.
I need somebody to, I saw some friends of mine over in Steady River. They got a greenhouse over by Watermelon, and they do a better job at tomatoes than I don't spend the time I need to prune them and do a couple other things to make them a little better. So, but they're looking better this year than they did last year.
Hey, they're growing though, so.
Do you have a greenhouse?
No, well, I have access to one, but I don't use it.
Oh, you got a big, oh yeah, she turning there.
Not be good. The watermelon down on that end are small watermelon. There's a few watermelons here that produce a great big watermelon.
Oh, nice.
I got the plants from the same.
Oh, you can tell right here with this melon, it's starting to get long.
That one down there won't get much bigger than this.
Okay.
These up here are going to get big.
Oh yeah, you can see it. Look, baby. You see it's starting to get like the little pickle head.
Yeah.
These are all my early cucumbers.
Oh, there they go.
Plants left in there, zucchini. I don't know. They get a bug that gets in the stem and kills it. And that's out of one. I lost about 3 plants there. But I got to get in here and look for cucumbers until I get a small market across for them. I picked some the other day. But I got it. That my friend the woodchuck.
Oh,
Dude.
he could at least finished her off.
And I always last 2 years I try and raise pole beans.
Okay.
They need a trellis. Well, I got it all set up, and they came up in that woodchuck. There's holes right there. He came out and he cleaned me out. So I replanted. They came up the second time, and he got me again. I had that fence around them, but sometimes things work for you, and sometimes they don't.
Right.
So I got the weeds out of there, and whatever. I have to give it up for this year. I'll try to raise some pole beans again next year, but.
And so you use these?
Yeah, you gotta have them on a trellis. Because all them other beans never get any taller than this.
Yeah.
These vine right up that trellis.
Okay.
And one of the beans that I planted for here was a purple bean.
Okay.
Purple pole bean.
What are those?
I always grow a lot of things that other people don't. That's called Malabar spinach.
Malabar spinach.
Okay, you can use normal spinach as a cold weather crop. Early in the spring, late in the fall. You cannot grow spinach in the summer. This grows all summer long because it's a succulent, it's vine. You can use it, the leaves, in replace of spinach. I don't sell much. I just kind of have fun with it. I take it to market. I do sell some.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
A lot of people buy it just for that,
Yeah.
for a decoration, because they got a trellis so they can vine it up and it can be good. Normally I have 4 to 6 plants. I had 4 here this year. My woodchuck over there, he destroyed one, so there's only three here. I got one back there in another trellis.
All right. All right, let's head back that way.
Besides my woodchuck, I got one other problem. Ground moles.
Yeah.
This sand out here, the moles like it. And they don't really bother. The only crop that they really bother me, I can't raise sweet potatoes.
They love sweet potatoes.
I dig them up and every one of them looks like that cucumber did. They got a bite out of it.
Okay.
So I love sweet potatoes. I really wished I could grow them, but with the moles out here, I can't grow sweet potatoes. But I like to go to Kroger. Have you ever heard of a white sweet potato?
They're good.
When I go to Kroger, but Kroger's about the only place you can find them. If I can find a white sweet potato, boy, I'm gonna buy it. They're good. But you can't go that. You know what that is over in the back? That's rhubarb.
Rhubarb, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But see, that's only good in the spring too. As soon as you get above 70-degree weather, you can forget it.
Okay.
You can forget it. But I had 3 tires there with it in this.
Yeah.
About every other year or so, you got to split it. So I split it this spring, and I started 3 more clumps over there. What's going on there right now?
I got you. Here.
That was all done by Japanese beetles. You know what that is?
Eggplant and okra.
Oh, now you're right with it. Yes, you're right. I don't grow much of either one. But I had to watch this okra here because, okay, here, right here. That's your Colorado potato beetle right there.
Oh, that's a Colorado potato beetle?
Yep. That ruins my potatoes. And they like this eggplant too. So I've been watching it pretty close on this eggplant.
Got some big okra.
Last year I didn't get any eggplant because of that.
That dang bug.
This year everything looks pretty good right now. So.
Flowers are so pretty.
Yeah, they are.
Look at the flowers, y'all. Gorgeous.
I'm going to guess I'm going to get some eggplant on there this year.
Good. I'm happy for you. And the okra's looking good.
I love okra. We have long rows
What's
of
that?
okra. We have long rows of okra at home. I love okra.
Really? There's there's 1 or 2 customers that come and buy at the market from me. But I don't, I don't have near as much as I had last year, and this is a different variety because last year my okra got 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
This is a shorter one and whatever. And
That's true. Our okra, we grew okra in Texas, and it was really tall. But here it's been short.
well, it's a variety.
Okay,
You can get
it is a
variety.
different seed.
Like I said, last year it was 6 foot tall, 7 foot tall. But this is a different variety. It's going to stay like a bush, but
Yeah, I'm
it
still
doesn't look
worried
like
about it too.
it doesn't look like I'm going to even get enough to take to the market. I'll take it. I plan on pulling some of these for the market tonight and tomorrow.
Oh, it's a nice beat right there.
The carrots, I didn't have very good luck. There's a white carrot. I get rid of these weeds out of here. I might. And I have a white carrot. And actually,
Let me see if I can get it. You gotta get her luck, cause I know how these carrots like to hang. Oh no.
I knew that was going to happen. See, they're just starting to form.
Little babies.
But I was actually thinking about planting some carrots there tomorrow and some more beet. Well, maybe some beets. I got a little seed that it don't grow in the bag. And I don't know. That's my peppers. I think I put too much fertilizer. This year I'll probably get planted with something yet. That spot over there. And you see, it's a big garden.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not a truck farmer. I don't try and raise pick up truckloads of stuff, but I like to take my extra, go to the market and sell it.
Yeah.
My specialty is the broccoli and the cauliflower.
Okay.
And right now I'm doing really good with green beans. We get $4, well, it's basically $4 a pound for them at the market. You can buy them in the store for 89 cents, but
Even like fresh
And
local at the market.
the cauliflower and broccoli, I'll probably get $6 to $7 a head for it this year. Before it's been 4.5, 5. This year it should be up to close to maybe 6. Because I raised some cauliflower and broccoli that nobody else raises. Both of them have an excellent taste, and the people wasn't about to go more. I'm sure hoping I get some eggplant out of this. Well, the okra's got some on, yeah. I didn't see it. You see something on the eggplant? I didn't see it. Okay. I'll have to keep an eye on it.
You got 2 of
Like
them.
I said, last year. Oh, really? I didn't. You showed me something I didn't know was there. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, turnips are amazing, especially turnip greens.
I'm a little late. My mother always said, plant your turnips the 17th of July. So I'm a little bit late, but that's okay.
17th of July, turnips. Yeah. Yeah, these are some beautiful peppers. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna put you down. Oh, you got some nice big onions.
When they do this, that's when you harvest them.
Okay.
And they're not there. They're not there yet. I'd like to see a little bit more rain and have them get a little bit bigger. They're good size, but they need to be bigger.
Okay.
If I get a rain, they're going to get a little bigger.
And so, how big would you say this onion patch is right here? It's a decent size. And how many onions you have sold here?
Huh?
How many onions are sold here?
About 800.
This is 800 onions in this space right here.
I put plants in.
Okay.
And that's the one place I had to put chemical down to keep the weeds out. If I wouldn't have put that chemical down, I couldn't. It'd be nasty weeds. like I said, when they tip over, that one is tipped over. I don't think it's ready yet. But anyhow, when they fall over, then it's time to harvest them. What I do then, you pull them out and lay them on the ground for a week to cure, and then you can pick them up.
Okay.
But I put everyone into those in there by hand, crawling on my hands and knees, going like this.
Okay.
But 3 hours work. 3 hours worth of work.
The moral of the story is that you can utilize any space that you have to grow whatever you need. It ain't about the space you have, it's about being creative. And creativity leads to longevity. And so it's important that you get to think and you get to connect with someone who can help you continue to grow within yourself, to use your energy and keep on moving and keep on grooving. No matter the space that you have, you can grow you some food, as you can see here. And like he said, he had over 800 onions and that space wasn't too big. And one thing we like to do with the Garden of Treatz and the Love Arts Foundation is to connect with gardeners all across the land to see what their setup is looking like, see what skills they utilize so that we can implement into our garden, and so can you, to make the process a lot easier and more efficient.